I have to ask, are you happy with their response?
I'm pleased that they have changed the age. That's an important first step. Having these children streaming these videos, buying these emojis that could be converted to cash by the recipients, it is just inappropriate. We want to protect children online. We want to make certain that apps are age appropriate. So that was a step, and you mentioned the other concerns that are there for TikTok. We're going to continue to work with them. When you look at the facial recognition, the profiling that is done, the concerns on national security, how the Chinese government, Beijing, listen, you can't tell where their commercial sector and their military sector begin and end. They are all one and the same. And China is determined to build a surveillance state that is not only on their people, and certainly we have seen this used on the Hong Kong protesters and also on the Uyghurs. So we know what they would do to us. And when you think about the profiles that they are building of these children and how they would use that 10 or 15 years down the road, it is of tremendous concern to us.
So, Senator, now that TikTok has responded and raised that minimum age, is that enough for you to recommend it, or do you have some other bigger concerns about the Beijing government using that?
We have other concerns. We're going to continue to meet with them and work with them, and I look forward to sitting down with their leadership team in the coming days.
Do you agree that TikTok should be under CFIUS review?
I think that it's appropriate to sit down with them to have this discussion and then to decide if these companies like the Faces app or TikTok, if it is something that should be under CFIUS review. It is the right question to be asking.
You know, Senator, having discussions with leadership is a great way to start. How do you, though, take it to the next level and prevent data in the U.S. and TikTok to be sent overseas to the Beijing government?
Well, and one of the things we discussed today in Commerce Committee was having privacy legislation and data security legislation here in the U.S. You know, you have GDPR, which went too far on privacy there in the EU, and you have California looking at doing their own legislation. But it's time for the U.S. to put a basic federal privacy standard on the books. And this is something that online consumers want. They want the ability, Taylor, to protect their virtual you. They want the ability to secure their identity online. So we had a tremendous hearing, great bipartisan participation, and one of the things I really liked, the entire panel of expert witnesses, they were all female. I think this is one of the reasons for that is because women are so concerned about the privacy issue.